Hello, my beautiful people struggling with the oily skin and shine, and you need to know how to get that under control. We're at the right place because I am extremely oily and I feel like I have mastered keeping my makeup kind of oil free all day. So I will be giving you tips on how to do that. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to use a primer. My primer of choice, as you guys can see, it is completely empty. I need to go get some more. Is the e.l.f. Hydro Grip. I absolutely love this primer. I love the fact that it kind of like sticks after a while. Normally I would do my eyeshadow as this is drying because you do need to allow it time to kind of get a little tacky prior to putting on your foundation products. But hey, we're here, okay? So you just want to prime really good with this because this will help to keep your makeup stuck, okay? And then the tips that I will be sharing later in this video, it'll make sense why we want to use a primer that's going to keep our face stuck, okay? Okay, so after your primer becomes a little bit sticky, I'm going to go in with the 470 by Fenty. You can get this at Target. It's only like 15 bucks. It is a mini size, but there's so much in here that it really doesn't require me to use a lot. And I've had this for a while and probably need to go get some more. Okay, but you want to use, especially if you have oily skin, you want to use a mixture of hydrating and mattifying products. You don't want to just go in with everything being mattified because then you're going to come out looking pretty cakey. So make sure you are using a good balance, which is why the primer that I just used was a little bit on the hydrating side, but it does help the foundation to stick, right? And I told you guys that later in the video, I will be telling you why we wanted our foundation to stick. So the reason why we want it to stick is because a part of kind of keeping control of that oil all day is using blurring powders or blotting powders. I also have two, blotting powders and blotting paper. Extremely necessary for people with oily skin. Again, we're going to get to that later on in the video, but extremely necessary. And now I'm going to go in with the Fenty. I believe this is in the shade 445, but don't quote me. Again, this product can be found at Target if you guys do not want to go to Ulta or Sephora, if you have anxiety like me, okay? And then what I like to do is just highlight. And again, this is more on the hydrating side. I really don't worry about the mattifying until I get to like my powders, which will be next, okay? But this is just applying your concealer and moving on. All right, so now we're gonna set, and once again, we're using Fenty. Fenty products are really good once you learn how to use them. I think the issue that I was having was I didn't know how to use them properly before, but once you kind of get off into how to use them, girl, they're amazing, okay? And they do last all day. So I like to set first with the Fenty, and this is in the shade Honey. So I'm gonna set that, and then we're going to contour and stuff. But kind of initially, as you guys can see, that powder is soaking up the oil in my face. So we're doing good. We're doing good. But you just want to set all of this, okay? Make sure that is a nice and set. down the bridge of your nose. Anywhere that you apply concealer, you need to be setting. I'm also kind of setting out here too because we're getting ready to go in with a powder. And so what I don't want, I'm going to switch over to the One Size by Patrick Starr. But what I don't want to happen is the powder that we're getting ready to go in and contour and chisel and all the good things, I don't want it to stick to the wet foundation. So I'm just setting that and making sure that that is set prior to applying any type of powder. Okay, so that's a thing too. Make sure that you set before applying any type of powder. So to get the brightness under our eyes, if you are a bright girl, if you're not, then just go ahead and skip over this. But this kind of will help it not be so cakey. So I just kind of apply the brightness right here. I'm going to apply it down my nose too, but I need to contour. So get that in there, right? Bam. And this routine, I'm telling you, probably 10-15 minutes I am done in the mornings because I get up super late in the mornings because I'm lazy. But girl, we are done very quickly. If you are dark skinned like myself, this Patrick Starr One Size is amazing. It has 3 different shades. Once again, once you learn how to use them, they're great. So the first stage is to bronze, right? And I use that first shade just right here, bronzing down the middle of my nose. Okay, to get that going. And then like I said, I needed to kind of make sure that it blends, so I kind of go over top with it and then down the bridge again. Okay, so that gives me the nose. Now if you want to bronze, you can. I probably am because yeah, I need to bronze that. So again, kind of taking that first shade to just kind of make sure this is warmed up because I did just use a setting powder. So we're just gonna warm that up all on the cheeks. Bam. Okay, and then from there we're gonna go in and sculpt and contour, which are the next 2 shades, right? Reading is really fundamental. It just kind of takes me some time to do so. Okay, so the second shade is to sculpt, right? And I was using this all over my forehead, that's why I hit pan on it, but I switched it out. So I just want to sculpt my cheekbones. Okay, so we're just going to a lightly circular motion, just get them sculpted. Okay, and this will add that little pizzazz without having to go too far. Okay, now for me, this is completely optional. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't, but I will use the darkest shade to contour just a little bit under here, just to kind of bring that out just a little bit more. But again, less is more, people, so don't go too heavy-handed with this. Okay, right there. And then that's it. We're done with that. Now I do this every so often. It's not something that you have to do, but I do it every so often. I'll go back in with the One Size and just kind of carve out my cheekbones here just to make them a little bit more prominent than what they are. You know, that way you really get a feel for that contour and whatever. Again, completely optional. You don't have to do this part. Just something I like to do because I'm a little extra. Okay, so from there we're gonna add just a little bit of blush. Nothing too major. I normally don't even use my orange anymore. I don't know why I'm going in with orange. I normally do like a pink, but I mean, hey, today's a great day for spicing it up. Okay, so we're just gonna use a little bit. Now, oh, that's a lot of big. Now what I do is I do bring this forward right under my eye now. I didn't used to do that, but I do kind of like that it warms up the skin just a little bit. Okay, now this is very pigmented. It is by Beauty Bakery. I don't think that they are still around. I saw a couple products in Target maybe a few months ago, but I don't know if they still are around, so can't really, I'll look into that. But this is literally it, okay, for the face. So if you are looking for something that is quick, simple and will control your oil, this is going to do the job. But I'm also going to show you 2 other products that I definitely use on a daily basis if after 2-3 hours I am oily. So give me 1 second. Okay, so let's go ahead and blend this out like so, and then we can move on. I did just go throw some curls in my hair because again, the installation of this wig I just did a tutorial on, so I kind of wanted to, you know, do that or whatever. To set everything in place, I go in with the Morphe continuous setting spray. I need to go get some more, but like so. Then I let that dry, or not really, because I go in with this one too. You want to use this one if you want your face to be held all day, okay? So this kind of helps that makeup stay in place, so that way when you use your blotting powder or your blotting paper, the makeup doesn't move. So, and this is Makeup Revolution that I'm using right now, and it's the Super Hold Misting Spray, so it kind of keeps the makeup from transferring as well. This one right here, the Morphe, is to set, and this one is to keep it from transferring, okay? 2 different things. So let's finish up with the oil products that I absolutely love throughout the day. So I use the Fenty blotting powder if I want to, but these things right here, I will also link these in my Amazon storefront. You get like 12 packs of these for like $5, something like that. But these are oil absorbing sheets, and they are amazing. So I'm going to do one side with the powder and then one side with the oil absorbing thing, so you guys can tell the difference. I also have like a YouTube short on using these as well, like how oily I get throughout the day, and then you guys can completely see how it just, yeah, it does its thing. So let's first start out with the powder. As you guys can see, I've hit pan on this, so I do use this pretty frequently, but I prefer my strips because it's just simple, you know, like it's just, I don't have to worry about having like a little blotting thing or whatever. But you guys see there is some oil starting to form over here, right? And so we're just going to use that to just blot it, and it'll dry it right on up. Okay. And again, I'm going to show you guys the difference between using this side with the powder and then using the other side with the sheet. Now, it is completely up to you, whatever you decide to use. I use them both just whenever I feel like it. If one is unavailable, then I'll use another one, you know? So, whatever you want to do. Okay, so let's now use the sheet. It comes with like, I think 100 sheets in just one. And again, you get like 12 packs of them. I'll link them in my Amazon storefront, but I've had these for months. So you just take one sheet, just one. And what I'll normally do is I'll just press it on anywhere that I see oil, right? And it'll lift it right on up without messing up my makeup. And this little one sheet is normally good for my entire face. But do you see how it just kind of like pulls the oil, the shininess right on out? That is why I absolutely love this product. Okay, and I wish I would have discovered it back in the day, because yeah, it definitely would have made a difference. But I am super oily, like on the corners or whatever, get really oily over there. Okay, so this is the difference. This side is the powder, this side is the oil sheet, and I'll show you guys the oil sheet. Normally they are like uber duper soaked in oil, but as you guys can see, there is like some oil that it did pick up out of my face. So really good, and it didn't mess up any makeup. You're still good as long as you prime your skin in the order that I said to prime it. You'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, this is it. And like I said, this is a comparison. So you have the powder versus the oil sheets. Now if you want to, because sometimes I'll do it just to make sure I have like an extra coverage, you know, like this, we already blotted it with the powder, but I want to make sure that that oil don't come back. Then you can go ahead and use the Fenty on top of it. And again, it just kind of makes the face matte again. So without me drying out my skin, without looking like a cake ball. All right guys, so here we are. This is the finished look. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know some things that you guys want to see going forward. I'm trying to give you guys everything that I have in my arsenal. So yeah, hopefully the tips and tricks that I've noted in this video to stay oil free and shine free work for you. Everything will be linked in my Amazon storefront. And yeah, that is it. But I gotta go. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time.